Ladies and gentlemen, PC Geekish here, and today we'll be making a Kerbal. I will be making a Kerbal Space Program tutorial video, and today we'll be learning how to get into orbit, the most simplest thing for any skill level of people in a KSP player. So if you really need desperate help to get into a nice little circular orbit, or very exactly in a circle, and every time you get into an egg-shaped orbit, or you keep on falling back to the Earth after an elliptical suborbital trajectory, well, this video is the right video for you, and if it doesn't help you, then I do not know what will. So, let's go start your little simplest thing. You can see we're passing Africa, where KSP is located. KSC, my bad, not KSP. Now, just continue any game that you've been starting, and if you have something in space, like little space debris, well, if you're new, then don't bother checking. Obviously, I have a space station in Arctic orbit, so we want to miss that. And we got some space debris. Curturn 1B. It's a abandoned spaceship, basically. So I don't know why. Oh, it's yeah, it's a very circle orbit, and that will be my very first test flight that I had. And this is my second flight that I actually made it into orbit for 239 days until it actually stopped, and I have a Sputnik in space. So yeah, there's nothing to worry. Our airfield is not that much of a crowded, so we won't be colliding, obviously. So go to your VAB and actually start over with a new spacecraft. And my recommendation for a good little spacecraft is a one-engine spacecraft, and it's gonna have six to seven stages. And I actually already made mine, so I'm just gonna give you the basics for who's first playing Kerbal Space Program, and you don't know what to do. Just go to your structural, it has this little crane part, and find this TR18A decoupler. And once you're done, go to utilities, get your Mark 16 parachute. Okay, anything that's bigger, it's humongous. And now, once you're done with that, we're gonna talk through the rocket that I was about to make. And this is one of my very great designs. It's a very good design. Trust me, it will work. It will stay straight up. It's like a model rocket, but it launches into orbit. So who knows? Okay. So what you want to start first is your command module. The command module fuel pod would be probably the FLT200. It's a very nice little suit for a little fuel tank for a command module. Oh, before that, you want to go to your controls and find advanced SAS module. Then you can add your engine, because SAS is a go. It's a big need. Or you could use your capsule. Your capsule is also included with SAS, so you could keep that for later. But it's your choice. I would say keep it on, but again, in this video we're not going to do it, so just throw that one away. So now I want you to go to your bottom of your first section of your propulsions, and you will find this LV909. Click on it and give it to that. Now do the same thing, just add a decoupler. Now you want to find a bigger rocket. Big rockets are boss. Bigger the better. Now you want to start off with the FLT400, and you want to put it together with a FL800, and you can see it has 360 liquid fuel sources, so that's a very good source. And you want to go to the scroll to the right and find the LVN atomic rocket motor, and it gives you 60 power. Now 60, that's not that good, isn't it? So it's only good if you're in orbit. So as you can see, ISP in vacuum, it is humongous. ISP is like a little propelling thing. Well, it worked in orbit, so it's your choice if you want to use it. I'm not gonna push you to. It's only good in space. But what I would say, if you want to put it, you can use the LVT30. It has very good amount of power. It sucks up more fuel though. If you click on the 45, I guess, you could replace it slightly smaller, but it gives slightly less power. So I would say to suck up less fuel and you want to get efficient orbit, I would say you would use it, because let inertia do the work. Inertia is a force that really makes you move. Like in space, there's no air friction, so inertia just goes and on, working with gravity to make planet orbit the sun. So that's basic science right there. And so since inertia is gonna work for you, you don't need much fuel, but you do need power though. Now just add another decoupler, and that's where your next design will come to place. I don't know about you, but I would add a solid rocket booster towards that, because obviously right now we have a multi-stage engine, so this one will waste up this one, and I will have a command pod to fix my orbit if I have any mistakes. And now you want to add a solid rocket booster, which will be Rokomax back solid rocket fuel booster. Now you want to go to your aerodynamics and scroll to the right, and you find this AVR8 winglet and snag angle, and click the symmetry mode 3 times in order to make 1, 2, 3, so I can make little nice. It makes jobs easier for you. That's what I'm gonna tell you. It's kind of hard to explain for a kid like me. I'm only 13, damn it. So as you can see, it looks nice. It looks very tall. It reminds me of one of my model rockets that I own. It's actually this Athena Code Red, and I also have an RC airplane, Firestreak Stratus, not Firestreak, Firebird Stratus. My bad. It's very tough. And now the next thing you want to add, I don't know about you, but I like to keep myself a little battery, because yeah, you need electrical charge in every aircraft. So okay, this is a option, but to me, I would like to put batteries on mine. And find headlights. Yeah, I swear there's like headlights. You could put headlights in your aircraft, and you could put solar panels as well to replace the batteries, cause it looks boss. Trust me, solar panel looks boss. Actually, forget that. We're gonna add the big solar panels. Okay, so this is like the Orion in real life space, and so that's the good news, because now you can actually retitle your name. I'm gonna call Orion Test Launch 2014, because next year, yay, we'll be having our first Orion liftoff as our test flight. They're gonna orbit around Earth as a test flight, and then 2018 we might go back to the moon, and 2030 we might go to Mars. So 2030. Going to Mars. Now save it. Oh yeah, by the way, the next thing, if you notice that your rocket's kind of wobbly, if you bothered launching it and not bothering putting struts on it, then yeah, that you might want to add. So I want you to go to your structural tab and click the next page, which is the scroll right, and find this EAS strut connector. And make sure your symmetry mode's on 4, and I want you to click it on your solid rocket booster anywhere atop it. And make sure it's vertical, alright? You don't want to angle it, otherwise it's going to cause instability. There you go. And again, you add the same thing in your FL800 fuel booster to your next pod. I don't know why that's not showing up there. Weird. Oh, there you are. Oh, it's not showing up. But anyways, it should show up soon. So make sure you're all having your decoupler set up and there's no mistakes. Your rocket will be flawless. It will be a very glorious day. Alright, so just save it again and launch it. Well, before we launch it, for some reason in 0.18.2, your game will probably screw up easily if you launch it from the VAB. So I would say just go to your launch pad and find Orion. Where's Orion? Hello? Oh. Alright. So, here we are. It's gonna take a little while because, for some reason, the 0.18.2 update screwed up real bad, and I don't know what squad has been coding. I'm guessing it's gonna be some bad, naughty codings. I'm not even gonna bother talking about. This is gonna be hilarious, because if we screwed up this one, I'm still gonna render this to YouTube. Gonna embarrass myself. Come on. Please don't crash. You see, This is what I don't like about the new update. You crash randomly. Anytime you can crash. Even actually oftenly crash. Oh, never mind. It oftenly crash when you're on your second launch. So we're gonna actually time warp ourselves towards daytime and check for space debris. That's the very most important thing. So we don't have any space debris. We only have a space station and a Curturn 1B. Curturn 1B is pretty important. It's actually one of my very most important test launch. Alright, so your solid rocket boosters, if you do not know how they work, they cannot be controlled. So once you launch them, you are commit to launch. So make sure that you actually throttle up for these two engines to ignite, because without it, you'll be screwed. Inertia is not going to work anymore. Oh, by the way, you forgot to press T. Yeah, if you press T, you will activate your SAS, which is a stability aggravating system. It will actually make your rocket more stable. And right now, I am really having a very nice flight. So far, so good. And depends on which way you want to orbit. The spacecraft is leaning to the right a little. Hold on, we're leaning a little too much. Alright, slowly lean to the right. Slowly. Make sure you're not leaning in too much. You lean too much, you're gonna end up falling instead of going to orbit. Alright. So far, so good. I'm doing a manual control. What happened to my SAS? Hello? Oh no, this is not looking good at all. As long as control, we can actually gain. Alright, so far, so good. Gotta gain some stability. I forgot, where's my SAS? Oh, I forgot. I got rid of I forgot to put on my SAS, guys. I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter. You can actually manually control the rocket yourself. It's fun if you have the skills. But do not try this. If you do not have skills, you're just gonna crash. Because this is kind of difficult to do with the SAS, so there's no point to turn SAS on. Alright, so, nigga command capsule. So we are leaning. That's good. We're tilting to the left. And that's the opposite direction of where our Curturn 1B is right now flying. So that's a good thing. Thank God. Alright, so we're gonna do a turn. As you can see, my eyes, I'm not sure if you, no, I don't think you could see my eyes. No, I don't have a webcam. My eyes are right now concentrating on the nav ball, which is that gimbal, the gimbal lock. And right now, I'm just fully concentrating in it, making sure my angles are gonna make my telemetry correct. Because if we have the wrong telemetry, we are not gonna go into orbit anytime sooner. And it's gonna be having a hard time trying to figure out a way to actually get yourself into orbit. This is Ori. Separate. And now turn your SAS on. Wait, there's SAS in capsules. Right? Yep. Since there is SAS in capsules, just click on that. So I don't think we're gonna get into orbit anytime sooner. We're gonna get into a very nice little. So now I want you to cancel out your throttle thrust and let inertia do the work. And eventually, if we go into apophysis, which is 1 minute, just keep on burning into orbit. Alright, that's enough. 1 minute. We need 1 minute of burn. What? Alright, so gotta do that. Wait, gosh. Just wait 1 minute, and we should be there soon. Alright, so just keep your eye in the nav ball. Just keep it, okay? If you don't keep your eyes back in the nav ball, you're not gonna get into orbit anytime sooner. So you just want to check your telemetry. Yes, it is in a circular orbit. The predicted trajectory, of course. Alright, so you need a 1 minute burn, and I think this rocket fuel can actually take us to a 1 minute burn. Solar arrays is retracted. We need to retract it once we're done burning. Alright, so T minus 25 seconds. Oh yeah, by the way, if you do not know how to make these little orange telemetry, just click on it, add maneuver, prograde yourself, and I'll do the work for you. So, but you'll have to control the spaceship. I mean, like, it doesn't do the work for you automatically. You have to control it. My bad. Just control. Okay, T minus 3, 2, 1, 0, burn. And we're now into our burn into orbit. Now we're gonna have to extend solar panels. Look at these awesome solar panels. They're extending. Awesome. They're also adding weight though. We don't got the fuel. Come on, bitch, isn't it? Yep, we don't have the fuel, do we? We have the fuel. Come on. Oh, we don't. Wait. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, looks like we are in orbit. Well, I guess that is it for today's tutorial. I hope you guys have a very nice day. It's a very good day to go into an orbit, and now we don't have a way to get back into Earth. Kerbal, my bad. It's not Earth, Kerbal. And now we're just gonna cancel our maneuver since we already done it. Nice little circular orbit. Phobos is alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a very nice day. Peace and geekish out.